never played the old games, have you?
I've played like 3 seconds of this one.
When did you play Yellow?
I had it.
When did you have Yellow?
I don't know. I found it somewhere. Because Pikachu follows you around for like the first hour of the game at least. That's as far as I got.
He follows you around forever.
I didn't make it past the first town. I got to the point where Team Rocket was like, "Yo, I want your Pikachu," and that was it.
That's like forever away.
Oh, cool. Cool. I'm actually good at this game then.
You're probably not really.
Oh no, I'm not.
Probably died 100 times.
Exactly. That's why I said no, I'm not.
Alright, so this is finally starting. After months and months of not doing anything. I am Blood13 of the Rooster Teeth website. With me today is my sister.
Hi.
Anyways. So this is starting, finally, the Yellow Let's Play that has been in works forever and ever and ever. That's a Weedle. Do you even know the, like, difference between Pokemon generations?
No.
How do you not know?
I didn't know there was a thing that... What?
How many Pokemon games can you name?
Oh, probably all of them, actually.
We'll go ahead and try, then.
Yellow. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Silver, Gold, White, Black, X and Y. Not including the dungeon games, because those aren't real.
You completely missed Red and Blue. I don't even know if you named Crystal.
Nope.
You didn't name Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I forgot about those. I said Ruby and Sapphire, and that's all I thought about.
Well, you covered most of the generations. The generations are basically whenever the color spectrum shifts.
Oh, cool.
So Red, Blue, Yellow is one, Gold, Silver, Crystal is one.
Crystal's not a color.
Well, whatever, it's a color to them. The cartridge was a clear blue. I have one
Crystals
somewhere that's
aren't clear
broken.
blue. Crystals are clear.
Well, in Crystal version, you caught Suicune, so it was blue.
Fighting.
Main character's named Ash.
Of course he is.
This is Gary motherfucking Oak.
Is Ash gonna be 12 for like 80 years?
Really? Because the internet hasn't established that already.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So this is Gary motherfucking
Why
Oak.
does he not remember his own grandson's name?
He never remembers his grandson's name. Ever! The start of every single game, they never know what the fuck your rival is called. They're like, I've lived in this town my whole life. What's your fucking name? What's this guy's fucking name? No one knows.
Who names their kid Ash? Why are we not asking the real questions?
Look, no one knows why the fuck they called him Ash. That's what the English version called him. His Japanese name was like Satoshi or something.
America, what have you done?
His last name was Ketchum! Did you not know that?
No. Yeah, I knew that.
We forgot the grape juice. That's upstairs somewhere.
How dare you?
Well, it's your fault. You took forever.
Me?
Yes.
Fight me.
His very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna stay 10 for 60 years.
Well, it doesn't matter. He only exists for Yellow, so...
He exists in the what? His hat's not yellow or purple, actually.
Guess what? This was Game Boy Color. Back in these days, your screen was one color, otherwise it might explode.
There's purple, blue, and white on the screen.
Okay, one spectrum of color. One range of
that's not
colors.
a spectrum, excuse you.
It's a range! Whatever! This is what you always do. Check your potion.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Check your potion.
You get the potion out of the PC. The PCs almost always have a potion in Pokemon. The first thing you should ever do is check the PC.
I didn't know that.
That's because you're used to newer games where there's no item thing in the PC. Everything is just Pokemon in the PC.
Lame.
I'm gonna keep hitting the control stick trying to
He
move.
has a Game Boy.
He didn't have a Game Boy. He had a Super Nintendo.
It's a Game Boy.
That is not a Game Boy.
It's close enough.
SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Wow. Okay. Get the fuck out of your house.
This is your mother. She says get the fuck out of the
She doesn't
house.
look like me. All boys have to leave home
It says so on
someday.
TV. It said so on TV. It's gotta happen.
It's been foretold.
See, look. See?
Oh, well.
The TV, it's like some kind of fucking, like, what's the word? Phenomenon, there we go. Where, like, people watch this thing on TV, they see people walking down the railroad tracks away from home, they're like, I should leave home to go on a Pokemon adventure. I'm newly 12 years old, and my entire life is, hey, let's go out in the grass where there's monsters to kill me and just leave.
Okay, but, like, before he gets his Pokemon, does he just not touch the grass? Like, is grass not a thing?
You've never played this game, I swear to God. Here's Gary.
Hey!
No, he said yo.
Look, he said Gramps. Gramps, you literally forgot your grandchild's name.
What?
Yeah, Professor Oak forgot his grandchild's name.
That's Gary.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
In the beginning of the game, Professor Oak was like, what's your rival's name? And Gary's like his...
You didn't know? Wait, stop, reverse. You didn't know that Gary was related to Professor Oak?
No, that's what I'm saying. He is. Oh my goodness.
I thought you were saying... Look, these are the Pokedexes, by the way.
It's an encyclopedia!
They're actual books for some strange reason, even though in the show they were magical screen things.
They were PDAs.
So Professor Oak's supposed to be in his house. He's not there because Professor Oak lives there. Because this is Gary's house. Professor Oak doesn't have a house. He must live in the lab. Because this is Gary's sister.
Sister?
Yes. Her name was May.
Oh, cool. Are his parents dead?
Probably.
Oh, good.
It doesn't matter. Because all that matters is Professor Oak's not in town. Because Pallet Town is so difficult. Here's one house, my house. Here's 2 house, Gary's house. Here's 3 house for lab. That's it.
Then where do these people live?
They don't. They just hang out outside forever.
Do they live in the water?
No, they hang out outside forever.
They just live in the water with the...
There's no living in the water. She's raising Pokemon.
Where the fuck are you raising them?
Probably in Pokeballs. Technology is incredible. Yeah, I like how technology is so advanced we can store items, then in the future we lose it. So Professor Oak's nowhere, so what you have to do is go in the grass, and then Professor Oak magically shows up from just nowhere.
He's like, oh shit, son, you better not do that.
Oh my god.
All he did was turn around.
Yeah, and now we have Pikachu.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it, what? It's yellow version, what were you expecting?
The Caterpie. That's what I was expecting.
Ash doesn't get Caterpie until Viridian Forest.
Hold on a minute, hold on.
What?
No, hold the phone.
What?
Why is Pikachu a level 5?
Because every fucking starter is level 5.
Really?
Always? Yes, every starter Pokemon you get is level
I
5.
assumed they were at level 1.
No, you've played these games.
I also sucked at playing these games.
That doesn't matter. It's always been level 5. Your starters are always level 5. If you win the first fight, they immediately go to level 6.
I like how Oak actually acts like that was tiring. He literally just turned around and threw a ball.
He's old.
He's not that old.
He's like 800.
If Ash is still 10, he's still 20.
Yeah, but he's Professor Oak and he's old. He couldn't remember his grandson's name, remember? He's old. Now we're going to the lab where I guess he was before, just hiding in a fucking bookshelf.
Hey, all summer starts early.
Gary's tired of waiting.
Of course he is. He's a spoiled little bitch.
He doesn't remember why Gary's here. Yes, I see the ball on the table. I know what it's called. I know what it does.
Are you sure? No one cares about you.
He does.
Maybe his Alzheimer's will kick back in and
Except
he
here's
just
what
won't give it
happens.
to you. Aw, he pushed you. Fight the bitch.
I can't.
Fight.
I can't! I don't have a Pokemon!
Fight!
Do I have a Pokemon?
I didn't say Pokemon fight. I mean like fist fight. Like just punch him in the
This
fucking face.
is a Pokemon game? We're not allowed to punch each other?
Do it anyways.
That's against the law, but it's perfectly fine for us to shoot fireballs at each other from across the room with
Oh,
Pokemon.
good.
So now Gary has a Pokemans.
Well, fine. I guess you can have it. That's okay, because I get my best friend for the next 30 years now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm never gonna evolve him, because that's unethical.
It's not tame yet. Because never in the history of Pokemon has happiness that existed until today. I almost didn't name Pikachu. That would have been disastrous. So the way this works is people donated or opted to nickname these Pokemon, and Pikachu is named by one of the previous Always There mods of the Rooster Teeth sponsor chat, Zach. And we're calling it Zakachu. Okay, well...
You had one job.
There we go. Well, I was working on it. Actually, no, wait, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm doing this shit properly.
Why?
Because some names have actual, capitals that matter, because they're, 2 words, but you only get 10 letters in this fucking game.
Oh my god.
So, sometimes you have to have a way to separate words. It's Zakachu.
Well, that was wonderful.
There's Zakachu.
Oh, it went you.
It went Pikachu, you just can't hear it because the emulator for some reason ruins the sound.
That's the only thing that matters in these games.
So there you go! Pikachu is here. He has Thundershock and Useless.
Useless and useless, you mean.
And now Gary is gonna be like, hey, let's fight.
Fight me!
And contrary to having a type against yours in yellow version, Gary gets a Pokemon that he doesn't have in the series as far as I'm aware.
Why the fuck would he? It's never fair. Eevee?
Yes, Eevee.
Why didn't you get an Eevee? Eevee's cuter.
Because this is yellow version, not neutral, normal, white version!
Wait a minute! Gary does have an Eevee, I swear to god he does!
Well, maybe he does, I don't remember. I've never watched the show that far.
I swear to god he does, because I feel like the Eevee's on his shoulder half the fucking show because he thinks he's cooler than Ash.
I don't think so.
I swear
I
I've
don't
seen an
remember.
Eevee on his shoulder.
I think he had an Eevee in the Pokemon Adventures manga, but that's completely different.
Mark my words.
Well, right now we're Thundershocking. And he's gonna use Tail Whip, and it's... You suck, man.
Fight me.
So anyways, we were supposed to have a bottle of sparkling grape juice here to commemorate the start of this, but we forgot about it.
It's upstairs. I can literally walk and get it.
I'm in the middle of a battle!
That doesn't mean I can't leave.
It does, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it does to me.
Oh my god, you're not even getting tactical about this.
What tactical is there?
Growl!
Why would you ever use that?
Because it lowers their defense.
And you don't need it in the first battle. If your health gets low enough, you just use a potion. Look, level 6, I told you.
What is this?
What is it?
It's stupid.
No, what's stupid is the fact that you learned Tail Whip, another useless move. Now I have Thundershock and Useless.
Good.
And Gary is angry.
He's always angry. When
He's
is he
more
not
angry.
You literally get more love than him by his grandfather.
Well, because Gary's an asshole.
Duh. But still.
But it doesn't matter because Gary motherfucking Oak has 10 badges and has a Scyther that can learn Fly.
Isn't Gary also, an elite?
He ends up being, the last person you fight. Yeah, he's the lead
Spoiler!
champion. People know this! This game is from 1999!
You never know.
This game is 16 years old at this point!
I literally never even watched the show. I'm not sure how I even know that.
Now Pikachu doesn't want to be in his fucking Pokeball!
Oh, great! Is that how it happened in the show? Just fuck you, no.
Actually, yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then Ash was like, please get in the Pokeball, and Pikachu's like electric.
Oh, that's right, because that was a thing in the show.
The first 5 episodes, Ash is just getting shocked constantly. That's why he's fucking 10 years old constantly, because Pikachu killed him.
Pikachu is the only character I've ever known, Pokemon-wise.
That's Pikachu's mood.
He's asleep? Lovely.
No, he don't give a fuck. His mood is don't give a fuck. Go get the grape juice, I'm gonna save.
I pictured Pikachu just going, I don't give a fuck.
Because that's what he's probably saying.
Gotta do it the right way.
What is the right way?
With fancy cups. Pick a cup. Of course you picked a nice cup. Of freaking course.
I picked the cup that has less tendency to tip over.
Touche. But still.
Sit in your chair so your microphone can hear you properly.
No. You don't own me. I literally have water down here.
This is already going well.
Just, oh my god. You have scissors. Use them.
I'll just do that!
The scissors are sitting on the floor. I'm not picking them up.
This has changed from commemorating the start of this Let's Play to commemorating the first victory in the game, yay.
Just pretend you hear a pop, because we're too poor for one. And one of us is too young, but hey.
Yeah, I was gonna cover that, but okay, it works. Plus, the wine we have is not great. It was like $3 at fucking CVS. Did you even bother to see if this was clean or not? Do you care?
Throw it out.
Okay, fine.
It's dust! You know what dust is?
Dead human skin
particles,
cells!
yeah.
I know! That's a cheap bottle! Like 2 glasses, it's almost gone!
Well, they're large glasses. Shut the fuck up.
I
You know
don't
what?
want to.
You know what? Shut up. This is the stuff you're supposed to drink at Christmas when you have nothing better to do.
We had this bottle at Christmas! This bottle existed at Christmas time! In the fridge! We just never touched it!
I know, we never touch anything in the fridge, except food.
This stuff seriously expires tomorrow, that's why we're drinking it. That's part of why this started today. Moving on. We're outside now. We're in the grass now.
Shake that booty, Pikachu. Oh god! The colors changed.
Yes, they did. Pikachu's mood is still fuck you.
It's fuck you with the cute little ear wiggle.
Talk to this guy, he gives you a potion.
Fight! 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 Fight!
There is no fight!
Why is he not at work?
Because he's a
Go to work!
He's a traveling salesman.
Son, your children are gonna die because you ain't making money.
How you know he has children? Maybe he doesn't even fucking know what kids are. Now we're going into a battle that I can't do anything with because I don't have Pokeballs.
I totally almost started singing the Diamond version of the fight music.
If I could use the right mouse, that would be great. I keep trying to use the other mouse to do stuff.
Do you want me to go get another mouse? I've got one.
No, because I don't need 3 mice here. That wouldn't help me.
I want a mouse. That's funny because we're fighting Rattata.
Well, now we're not. Now it's dead. Really, guy? Yes, I do see those legends along the road. Pokemon logic, you can only go down those. I didn't actually mean to, but that works. Now I have a battle again.
Pidgey!
Well, this isn't gonna last long.
Are you gonna catch anything?
I don't have Pokeballs! I just said that! But yes, ultimately, I'm gonna catch everything.
Because you're, Ash Ketchum?
Because people have nicknames.
Because you gotta catch them all.
That too, but whatever. It's also worth noting that I have modded this ROM so that every Pokemon is available in the game, and I can get the evolutions that you will normally only get from trading the Pokemon by leveling them up to like 37 or something.
That's cheating.
Guess what? When you're on a fucking computer and you can't trade with anybody, that's what you have to do.
Cheater.
So here's Nurse Joy with Chansey.
Where's Brock?
Brock is in Pewter Town. We're in Viridian City.
Oh, that's right, he's lame.
That's why the song is called On the Road to Viridian City, because it's the first place you go.
Okay, but why don't you have a Brock following you and a Misty?
It doesn't happen in this game.
That's lame.
Brock has 9,000 brothers and sisters to watch.
He did in the show too, but he left them.
I know, that's what I'm telling you. That's why he's not following in the game.
For
'cause
like 12 seasons!
He's more responsible. There are two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon. Yes, I knew that.
There are?
Caterpie and Weedle!
Ah!
Normally, Weedle's not in this game, but guess what? He is now. So you go to the Pokemon Mart, and this guy's like, hey, delivery, do it.
He just knows. He's like, you're from Pallet Town!
Probably because everyone knows everybody. This is like the equivalent of, like, living here. Just because you're one town over doesn't mean everybody doesn't know you. Also, I need to fix this, because it's driving me crazy.
What have you done?
I'm putting the text speed on fast.
Print normal. You can change the print? What? Why would you want light print?
It doesn't even seem to do anything, so... It's probably for the Game Boy. It doesn't matter on a computer where everything is shiny and pretty.
Okay, but why would you want your print light in the first place?
I don't know, maybe because it was too dark and you were like, oh my god, it's so dark.
I'm
going back to Pallet Town to give Oak his fucking parcel! Look. Oak's parcel!
I thought you were giving him a parcel. Ah!
There's a trash can there.
Yeah, I
punched
noticed
it.
that now, thanks. What the heck?
What?
It changed colors again!
That's what happens every time you go into a town. Your old Pokemon that you caught 3 minutes ago, it's great!
So old.
You already forgot that too!
He forgets everything. Someone needs to send Nurse Joy down here to fix this idiot.
And this is where he gets the GS ball. That is never really explained.
Oh, great. Another thing to do. Oh, this asshole.
Well, obviously there's something else to do. It's called the Pokedex.
I thought that was assumed. Pikachu's just standing back there like, God, humans suck!
That's what he does for a very long time. Hooray!
Don't go alone. Take this.
This Pokedex isn't gonna help you. You're supposed to say that was something that will help you. The Pokedex will just identify shit.
Yeah, is it not the same as it is in Diamond, where you, like, pick the Pokemon and it's like, this Pokemon's a blah blah type?
Still's not gonna help you that much. Besides, back in these days, you could guess what it was. There was no, oh my god, what the fuck is this thing? I can't tell by looking at it. The only mystery was Voltorb, and the answer's in the name. This is also back in the day, so Steel-type didn't exist, Dark-type didn't exist, Fairy-type didn't exist, and I think there was another one, but I can't remember.
Psychic?
Psychic obviously existed, that's
I don't know!
Psychic is the gym trainer you're named after!
What?
What do you mean, what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I don't understand what you just said to me.
Your name
Yes?
is the same name
Mhm.
as the Psychic gym trainer in this game. Also,
Really?
yes, also my sister is not on the Rooster Teeth side, so she doesn't have a Rooster Teeth name, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna name her in this thing.
Put my Tumblr name on there.
No, we're not doing anything related to Tumblr. Fuck Tumblr.
Then you can use my Actually, I do have a Rooster Teeth account.
Well, you never told me that.
Excuse you.
How am I supposed to know if you never tell me?
Because I thought you knew.
Well, I didn't.
Well, I need to add you.
Also, I keep trying to use the wrong fucking mouse. You still have 2 Pokemon you need to name.
Oh, great.
So, really quickly pausing for a second. You have to name Spearow and its evolution Fearow, and you have to name Nidoran, Nidorina, and Nidoqueen.
That's, the first one. Is that does it look like a bird?
Yeah.
And the second one looks like a rat.
Well, it eventually looks like some sort of, like, stands on its hind legs, rhinoceros, blue monster. But yeah.
Oh, man! I used to have names for this. Okay. Rat Damon.
Why? Number one, it's a girl.
Well, that's what my psychology mouse was almost named.
Well, we're not doing that because it doesn't work. But it is funny.
Darn right it is.
If you had done this sooner, you could have named Rattata that. But Rattata, actually, you have Rattata. You called it fucking Stuart Little.
It's a rat.
Anyways.
Okay, how about well, that won't work either. Because I was gonna say name it Owlicious. But it's not an owl.
Yeah, neither one's an owl.
Why do you do this to me?
You need to figure out names because at some point I'm gonna run into Nidoran, which I think is like the next route. Right now we're just fighting Rattatas and Pidgeys.
I mean, I've already suggested Maple Dipper. What about Jasper and Peridot?
I don't know what these names are.
Those two are Steven Universe. The other two are Gravity Falls.
I would prefer Gravity Falls.
What do you have against my rocks?
I have what Tumblr has for it. That's what I have against it.
Wait. Call one of them Carmilla.
Why?
Or Carmstein.
Why?
Because it's Carmilla.
From?
Carmilla.
What the fuck is that?
It's a web series.
I don't even know what we're talking about
It's very popular.
How do I spell it?
Carmstein is Carmstein. Stein?
What?
Stein, like Frankenstein.
So Stein.
Yeah.
Okay, is that a girl?
Yes.
Okay. What's the other one?
Oh, it was Carmilla, but they're the same person. Just call it Laura.
Lau?
Yeah.
RA? Okay, there we go. They're all named. Yay.
Welcome to my fandom, guys.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Carmilla!
I don't know what that is.
I promise you're gonna get a lot of comments that are like,
Oh yeah! I'm gonna get so many comments because my YouTube videos get about 3 to 5 views each.
My YouTube video is 120 likes.
Virtually all the comments on my videos are, "You're dumb," or "This is stupid," or something along those lines, and I'm always like, "Congratulations, you're not original."
Maybe you should just change your name to PewDiePie and you'd actually get comments.
Maybe I would rather not make videos ever again.
People would think you're funny, though. But then again, you wouldn't actually be funny, you'd just be awful.
At least you have some taste.
Oh, I hate PewDiePie. You literally have one Pokemon!
Yeah, I noticed.
She's like, all of your Pokemon are healthy now.
Alright, so let's go to the Pokemon Mart.
All one of them!
We're gonna buy Pokeballs. What are you doing?
I hit the bowl.
I like how holding up or down didn't exist in this game. I have to push buttons the whole time. I like how it's also gonna let me go past what I can afford. What the fuck? I'm not used to this.
What you get for modding it.
That's not part of modding. That's part of this game is too old to count for you. I'm just gonna buy 10 for now, and then hopefully I won't need more. Alright. Actually, let's go ahead, because Pokemon are stronger ahead. I don't think there's anything in the house is worth me getting. Memorize nothing. Yeah, that's called friendship. You, what do you want? Fuck that. I'm just gonna assume there's nothing worth my time here. This is the old guy who says you can go through.
Sorry you were rude to me. When did we talk? Did I miss something? Have I been oh, great. Look what you've done.
Really?
Look
really,
what you've
guy?
done.
I watched Professor Oak do this! Why is it in the game twice? I forgot this was in the game. This would have infuriated me before, and it's infuriating me now. You didn't even catch it! You suck!
You're not even in the grass.
He found it underneath the house!
He just left!
He ran out of Pokeballs.
There's no underneath the house.
Where else
is on the ground?
Where else did the rat come from?
The little pillars over there behind the woman. I don't know. I can't help you. Are there poffins in this game?
No.
No!
There's a potion in the street.
I can't use my poffin line!
Why would you want to? Whatever it is probably dumb.
No, it's not. Because it's the thing from...
I don't know. Probably something dumb.
No, it's a beautiful video. Look, I swear you've seen it. Because it's the line where he's like, all you feed me are boffins. I need nourishment.
Oh, the thing Eoraptor made?
Yes. Yes. I love that video.
Well, I mean, it's Eoraptor. He's good at everything he does, so...
What is it called?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Alright, time to capture some stuff. Please be a high level. That's not a high level.
You suck.
Let's just not capture this one. I didn't get a choice. Congratulations, Zakachu. You're winning.
Wonder why.
I'm about to be in the danger zone for being too high of a level to even capture things.
You can just use Growl a couple times and then...
That's a high level Pidgey! Jesus! Give me. I could use Growl a few times and what?
Growl a few times and then it just won't struggle as much.
What are you talking about?
Like, if it's a level 3, and you're like a level 7, and you just use Growl a couple times and then throw the Pokeball, then it's just gonna be like too weak. But not like literally weak, right?
You know that it's based on their hit points, not
That's
stats.
stupid.
No, that's how the game works!
That's dumb. It should be the other way.
You have to cripple it to catch it!
How do you even know what their stats are, okay? That's the real question.
You don't. You catch them, then you find out. We
no,
caught
but
Pidgey!
Like when you're fighting someone.
We caught Pidgey! We caught Pidgey!
I don't care! Pidgey's lame.
Actually, it's really not.
Fight me.
Pidgey was the saving grace in Twitch Plays Pokemon. It was the one thing that got to level 100. And yes, we're nicknaming Pidgey. This one is named by... How the fuck do I pronounce your name? Spurs Ninester, I guess, because you have a weird name.
I can't see it!
What?
I can't see it. I don't know how to pronounce.
Well, congratulations. I wasn't asking you. Did
I
I say...
want to know now.
I said, how do I pronounce your name? Are you Spur Ninester?
Maybe I am.
You're
don't
not.
know. I didn't tell you what my username is.
You're not Spurs Ninester! Because that's dumb and you're not that person. Where's space? There.
You don't get space.
Pidgey is nicknamed after the Twitch Plays Pokemon run, which is Bird Jesus.
Oh, good.
Well, because in Twitch Plays Pokemon, where everybody was just sending commands in at once, it got called something like AABBJJSSSSSS. Which is like abject. So they decided it was called Bird Jesus, especially when it got to level 100 and killed everything.
Good, good.
Let's go back and heal now.
All that work for nothing!
For nothing? What? We have a Pidgey!
I would literally be crying right now if I were playing.
Why?
Because I hate going through the weeds. I literally spent all of my money in Diamond on repels. Because I hated it.
And that was why you sucked at the game, because you nenever fought anything, you never leveled up, you never got money from battles.
I never said I was good at the game.
No, but that's why you never beat it.
It's hot.
I'm aware! When we started, you were complaining about freezing!
Because I thought I was cold.
I told you this room was hot, you didn't listen.
It's probably just because I'm sick.
Well, stop being sick.
You stop being sick.
I did.
No.
I used Gavin tactics. I said, I don't want to be sick, just stop, and I did.
Oh my god.